My mind is blown. Hello, you beautiful people. Hello and welcome back to another Disney video. If you haven't been catching up with the previous ones, on Thursday we went through the whole Disney and Revolution collection and went through all the products that I picked up. On Friday we did Cinderella's makeup, we did Belle yesterday, and today we are doing Tiana's from Princess and the Frog. I'm really excited for this one. I feel like this one is going to be quite a purpley look from when I've had a little look at it. I will leave the other videos linked down below if you do want to check them out, but if you are new here, please don't forget to hit subscribe, and please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up so I know to do more of these videos in the future. So like I said, today's is going to focus on Tiana's collection within the whole Disney and I Heart Revolution collection. This is what her book palette looks like. So this is the face palette, and this is what the inside of it looks like. So this one retails for £15. They have just gone up on Superdrug, so check out Superdrug because they have quite a few things in stock, whereas the Revolution website, a lot of things have sold out. They also had a highlighter in this collection and a pair of lashes. I didn't pick the lashes up because I have way too many, but the highlighter is £8 and it was quite like a dark golden colour, so I knew it wouldn't work with my skin tone, so I didn't pick that one up. However, I did pick up the lip topper because she looks beautiful. So this retails for £5 and this is just what she looks like. Super, super, super shimmery. I don't know if you can actually see that. Yeah, she looks beautiful. Really, really excited to try this and to see what she's like. But we'll start with the face palette to begin with. We'll do the eyes, then we'll try out the highlighters and the blushes, and then the lip topper. Let's just get straight into it. So I'm just starting off by putting some of the P. Louise base in room 2 on my lids. I just literally dot it on, and then I blend it out with my Peaches and Cream PC29 brush. So I think we're going to go for a purple and green look, just with it being such a nice kind of bright and very vibrant palette. I couldn't think of the word then. So I'm going to take the shade Witch Doctor, which is this dark purple down here. And I'm just going to take a, oh god, I can't, you dropped it then, a Bluebell brush in C6. And I'm just going to tap this into the crease. I really wanted to do a green eye with this, but there really isn't enough matte greens. There's only like a light matte green. We need like a darker one. So I really want to do like a green look, but it's just not possible. There's not enough green mattes in here to do it. So it's definitely got to be a purple one instead. And then I'm going to be taking the Blank Canvas E41 brush, and I'm going to go in with the shade Naveen, which just looks like this. I'm going to basically blend out Witch Doctor with the shade Naveen. I actually watched this video, like this film the other day, like literally like the day before the palette came out, because I wanted to make sure that I knew like the resemblance for like the names and stuff, and I absolutely loved the film. I thought it was so good. So I'm literally just going to be taking this to blend that Witch Doctor shade out. I just want to say, I know it's a bit kind of random with the video that I'm doing, but just in regards to if you do live in the UK and obviously the new lockdown restrictions are basically confirmed really that they're going into place on Thursday for England. I just want to say I'm sending you loads of love, and obviously I know these times are hard for a lot of people for a lot of different reasons, so I just hope that you are all okay, and feel free to pop me a message, like message me on Instagram or in the comments or something if you don't mind other people seeing what you want to say, and just know that everyone who's part of my YouTube family, we're all here for each other. So yeah, please don't ever feel alone. Join our Facebook group, add me on Instagram, add me on Snapchat, speak to me privately. Like I'm here if you want to chat. So I know it's difficult for everybody for different reasons as well. Then I'm going to take just a cheap brush off eBay, and I'm going to take the shade Gumbo, which is this shade here, which is a slightly lighter kind of pinky purpley colour. These eyeshadows are so pigmented. I feel like these have been more true to colour than the other ones from the other palettes. I have also heard, I haven't obviously tried the highlighters yet, but I have also heard that the highlighters in this one aren't as chalky as the other one, so we'll definitely put that to the test later on as well. And then I'm just going to take a big fluffy brush. This is, again, just a cheap one off eBay. And this is like, it says 224 and it's just basically meant to be like a rip-off of Max 224. Maybe might have cost me like £1. I went through a phase many years ago of just ordering loads of brushes off eBay, which is, to be fair, one of the main things that I use when it actually comes to doing videos, because they just work really, really well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep building up that pigment, and I'll come back when I'm happy with it. As you can see, it is a little bit patchy, but that's just because it needs building up. It needs that pigment putting back in, then blending, adding it back until I get to where I want to be. So I'll do that and do the other eye, and I'll be back in a second. Okay, so I've done the base makeup, and now that I've got the kind of the intensity and the eyes exactly how I want them, I'm going to cut the crease with my P. Louise and my Mitchell blank canvas. I'm just using a P. Louise brush to do this in 7002. I think I tried this for the first time in my Cinderella video that I put up 2 days ago, and I'm quite impressed by it. Okay, so now that I've very badly cut the crease, I'm going to go in with the brush that we used to pack on the Witch Doctor shade, and I'm going to tap this in the outer corner just to blend out that P. Louise base and to obviously start building up a bit of depth in that outer corner as well. There's so many different shimmery shades that I could go in with this, like there's pinks, there's purples, there's the greens. I don't even know which one to go in with. I think I'm going to go in with Frog, and I'm going to take it on a brush to begin with to see what that's like. Oh, that's pretty. Ooh, a little bit of fallout, but that could be my own fault for putting quite a lot on the brush. So I'm mainly focusing this Frog on this outer part, and then I think we'll go in with a lighter shimmer for the inner part of the cut crease. And then I'm going to take the Tiana shade. I'm going to show you them actually, because I didn't even show you what the Frog one looked like. This is the Frog one and this is Tiana. I'm literally going to go in with basically a similar brush. Let's have a look what I've got. Oh my god. Just a little brush, and I'm going to take Tiana and I'm going to put her onto this inner corner of the eye. I am so impressed with these shimmers compared to yesterday's Belle ones, because that beauty shade in Belle's palette yesterday was just, oh god, so bad. There's a lot of fallout. I did think it was because I'd put quite a bit on, but it could just be generally that you just get quite a bit of fallout. But for the actual payoff of the colour, I don't really mind, and it seems to flick off alright, which I don't mind as well. So I'm just going to do the exact same that's on the top. By the way, I'm absolutely obsessed with how this has turned out. I'm going to do the exact same on the top that's on the bottom. So I'm going to take the Witch Doctor shade and just a smaller brush to apply this underneath. So I'm going to take another one of the blank canvas E41 brushes, but a clean one. I'm actually running out of brushes from filming so many tutorials recently. I'm going to show you, I have this full pot of brushes to be cleaned. But I'm going to take the shade Naveen and just kind of smoke out that lower lash line in the purple a little bit. And then I always kind of like flick it back so it all joins in with this as well. So for the inner corner, I'm going to go in with the shade Evangeline, that big beautiful firefly in the sky. And I'm just going to put this as my inner corner highlight. Oh, she's beautiful. I definitely think pigment wise, this one is definitely the best out of the three, between Belle, Cinderella and obviously Tiana's. Tiana's one is definitely the best pigment wise, and I think it's probably my favourite look that I've done. It reminds me a lot of Beetlejuice actually. I'm going to pop a little bit underneath my brow bone as well. Okay, so let's try the blushes. Obviously this, I do think that each of the palette has been kind of catered towards different skin tones. So I feel like Cinderella was more towards fair skin, Belle was more towards medium skin, and I kind of get the impression that this one is more towards darker skin, which is why the blushes are quite deep and quite vibrant as well, because obviously they would look beautiful on darker skin. So I'm going to go in with a very, very light hand. I think I'm going to go in a mixture of Almost There and Promise. The other one is called Mardi Gras. So I think I'm just going to take I'm a bit nervous. I'm going to take the Peaches PC03 brush. I'm just going to lightly tap between the two and see where we go. To be fair, I watched Geordie's video. I'll leave it linked down below for you to go watch Geordie's video on it as well, because I think she has another one coming tonight of the different palettes. She started off with Tiana's one, and the blush looked beautiful on her, and she has obviously like a fair light complexion as well, so it's definitely obviously workable. You have to just be really light-handed with it. Yeah, I absolutely love how that's turned out. I think it looks really cute, and I think it goes really well with the purple. So let's try her highlights. Obviously she has 3 different ones. Tiana's Place. Oh god, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. And you know that I'm bad with pronouncing words anyway. But there's the lighter one, and then there's New Orleans. So obviously we're going to go in with the lighter one. And I'm just taking my Peaches and Cream PC28 brush. And just going to see what this bad boy is like. Okay, straight away it feels like it's a different formula to the other 2 princesses ones. It doesn't seem to be, I don't know, it just seems to blend into the skin more. I think the thing with these princess highlights, they aren't blinding, they're not in your face. They're very kind of natural. And I think that's just not something that we're used to. I think we're used to that blinding highlight. Okay, that highlighter formula is definitely different to the other princess ones. This one is my favourite. I'm so shocked because I didn't expect that. My mind is blown. Like, I did not expect this palette to be as, like, I actually debated not getting this palette. I was just going to buy Belle and Cinderella's because I hadn't really watched the films. I watched the film before it launched, and I was like, actually, yeah, I'm going to get it. It looks really good. And I'm so glad that I did, because, oh my god, so impressed. So impressed. So next we're going to try the lip topper. So this is obviously what it looks like. I showed you at the beginning as well. And let's see what it's like. This one is gorgeous. Like, it's like a pink with gold reflex in it. Oh, that is nice. Now this one, in comparison to Belle's, I would wear this one by itself. I feel like it goes really nice. Whereas Belle's was just like too orange and metallic, like too gold and metallic to kind of like wear by itself. Oh my god, this is beautiful. So this is what Tiana's gloss looks like. Oh my god, I'm obsessed. By the way, I did pop on some mascara as well, the same as what I'd put on the last 2 days. So the Benefit They're Real tinted primer mascara for my low lashes, and then the Charlotte Tilbury Legendary Lashes Volume 1 for my top lashes. Oh my god, that cut crease is so wonky, but I don't care. So this is basically the finished look. I was going to put like a purple lip on, but I think I'm actually going to keep it as just her lip gloss because it just goes really nicely. It's definitely the same formula as Cinderella's and Belle's. It's not sticky. The glitter doesn't feel like bitty and like rough. It's very smooth, but not super gloopy. I'm obsessed. I'm actually obsessed. Wow. So let's just round this all together and give my final thoughts. I do apologise that this video is a bit like up a bit later tonight. I'm literally still filming it and it's like 5 o'clock, so it's definitely not going to be up for 6. I was too busy watching the Lizzie McGuire movie on my phone. But let's start with the actual face palette. So like I said, it retails for £15. Has obviously the blushes and highlighters on one side and the shadows on the other. Personally, I would really recommend picking this up. Check out Superdrug, see if they still have it in stock. I would really get this, like really would get this one. I think this is probably my favourite look out of all 3 of the past 3 days. Cinderella's was quite blue, Belle's was like really red, but I personally love green and purple eyes, so the 2 combined is just next level. Just next level. So yeah, I would definitely recommend picking this up for the £15. Obviously I can't comment on the highlighter or the lashes because I didn't pick either of them up, but as for the actual lip topper, would highly recommend. I actually think this is probably the most wearable one between the 3 over the past 3 days. I just think this one goes really well. It would go nice over like a nude lip, it would go nice over a pink lip. It is a little bit, I don't know if I've put maybe a bit too much on. Yeah, I think I just put a bit too much on. I found with this one, it's easier to apply than Belle's one. I found with Belle's, you could put it on and then you'd rub your lips and there'd be like a little bit of gold up here, but there wouldn't be any here, and it'd look a bit funny. I found it really hard to work with Belle's, whereas this one I think works really, really well, and I feel the same for Cinderella's. Hers wasn't hard to work with, so I'm not too sure whether it's just because Belle's had such a strong gold pigment in it that it was more noticeable. But wow. Wow. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I will leave the other videos linked down below if you want to go check them out, and I've absolutely loved uploading daily, so I will be coming back with a brand new video tomorrow. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and hello and welcome if you're new, and there will be a 10,000 subscriber giveaway coming very, very soon as well. I'm guessing more towards like the back end of next week, because I have an exam on Tuesday. I've got a uni exam, so I won't be filming anything else between now and Tuesday, so I'm guessing it'll be more so the back end of the week. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll hopefully see you tomorrow for a brand new video. Bye guys.